So what is up guys, Killerkev today back with a brand new episode of Skyrim Special Edition. Today we are going to be looking at my animation collection over the past year of 2018. It's going to break down a lot of mods which a lot of you have been asking throughout the videos within the comment section below. We're just going to get down to it right now, so let's just jump straight into the video. For the first spot within this video is going to be Beasty Greatsword Animation. This one is coming in at 1.4 megabytes of a download. This will change the Greatsword third person animation for power attacks, idle and turning, running, sprinting, walking, and also blocking. This one has changed the game for me completely, especially when using this in my videos, if not just using it around and about within the world. It changes an awful lot indeed. Personally, I love the sort of running and sprinting power attacks. Kind of lifts you off the air, does a twirl, and slams down onto the floor. This one has been requested a few times within the comment section below throughout the week. The most popular one is going to be the next spot within this particular video, but I thought I'd add this one just because I am using last year's mods, but also I'm using these on top, and I just want to give you a fresh look of what I'm actually using or have been using throughout this year. Not too sure if any other animation mods will be hitting the site next year, but this one is definitely here to stay for the time being. For the second spot in the video is going to be the most requested within my comment section below. A lot of people really would like to know what this is, or wanting to know what this is throughout the year. This one is going to be the Wob Skeleton Standalone with animation. This one is coming incredibly low, 475.7 kilobytes of a download. And what this mod actually allows you to do is have certain weapons onto your back. For this one, it's simply going to place the one-handed sword on the back and the daggers on the hip. Now, this is actually included within the animations mod that I have been running this year, due to the simplistic fact of, instead of drawing out of nowhere the sword or even from the hip, this one is going to be drawn from the back all the way up and out, which is absolutely awesome. A lot of people have really wanted to know what this mod is, and this one I have been running for an absolute long time. I do believe at the beginning of the year this one actually did come out on February the 26th of 2018, so I have been running it for a very long time, and a lot of people are still curious to know what I am using to get that within game. Well, this is the mod. For the third spot within this video is going to be a pretty simple mod. I'm not too sure if it changes too much from the vanilla base game. For this one, it is going to be called Blocking Animations. This one again is done by the original mod author from the first spot within this video too. But this one is coming 327.8 kilobytes of a download. Blocking animation replaced for all melee weapons, greatsword, battle axe, warhammer, and one-handed too. Works both in first person and in third person view too. Did actually give you a comparison of all of that within this video. Personally, I think this changes it ever so slightly. I actually did look at the original videos that were in the description on the main site itself, and they are unavailable, so it's a little bit hard to compare this between mine, theirs, and vanilla too. So it's a little bit awkward to see the comparisons, but ever so slightly. But again, if you are worried about that, the download size isn't going to be too severe within your load order, if not just your general download size too. So you could pick this one up, try it out, have a little feel for it. If you don't like it, obviously you don't have to use it, but personally I'm going to be keeping it. I have been using it throughout the entire year. I personally think it's a little bit of a change to do with the vanilla one, but it's also quite nice just to spice things up here and there. Overall, I think it's pretty decent. If you are going to try it, let me know your thoughts as always of all of these particular mods within a comment down below. For the penultimate spot within the video is going to be VAE in brackets Visual Animated Enchants. This one is coming in a solid 18 megabytes of a download. Have been using this one on release, and it actually was included within the February of 2018, pretty much like the Wob Skeleton Standalone, which was the second spot within this video. This one changes a lot of the effects to do with the enchants on weapons. Not so much armor, this one is heavily focused on weapons. As you can tell, they do look absolutely gorgeous. I'm not going to include all of the animations within this particular video. I'm just going to give you sort of a base sort of entry level of what they actually look like. Some of them what they look like. Some of them are very over the top, which I do kind of like, and they work great with loads of other different builds, but some are going to be very simplistic. Chill Rend, on the other hand, is obviously true to the blade and the enchant. It's kind of like a sort of pulsing frost, if not dripping frost, which is really nice to see. You'll see that in the video, and some other ones as well, like Berserker, are just absolutely over the top. Even the enchantment on Dawnbreaker is absolutely insane. The visuals on this are really brilliant. I was ranting a raven over this when we covered it within one of the 5 brand new console mods to hit that week. I've been doing it for that long, guys. This one is a really good one. It's a nice little gem too. So if you want to bump up your visual game, if not going throughout, then this one is going to be an excellent choice for you guys to pick up and try. And for the 5th and final spot within this video is going to be improved dual wield animation, coming in at 576.4 kilobytes of a download. Like the first and the third spot within this video, it is going to be the same mod author within this. Really did enjoy sort of those particular mods, so I dove into the other mods authors mods, had a little look, picked these up, and haven't changed since. For this one, the mod mainly changes the movement and the fluency of the offhand animation to do with dual wielding. It's very true, a lot of people, when they have dual wield weapons within the build or their own character, will only use the primary weapon. For this one, it is to change up that particular scenario and let you sort of enjoy, if not freely, move around with the offhand a lot more. To be sure, it does change a lot of things such as idling, turning, running, normal attacks, power attacks, and even direction of the blade. I personally think this is absolutely awesome. I'm using offhand a lot more. Try not to use it as much because obviously just not going to use the offhand that much. Everyone knows that you are going to use your main hand, but for animation wise, power attacks are absolutely flawless in comparison to the vanilla ones. The vanilla ones are very weak with the main hand. Offhand ones are really finesse. So if you want to use the offhand a little bit more than using your primary hand, this one is going to be definitely a sweet pick to grab up. This one is really cool. Really did enjoy the animations, and overall these are going to be my favorite for 2018. So guys, that's the end of this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. This has been my top 5 animation mods to be added from last year into this year of 2018. Who knows what 2019 will bring to the Bethesda.net website for mods. A lot of things have been stepped up from the year of 2017. A lot more new mod authors have come onto the scene and absolutely blown everything out of the water. Some of the armor and weapon mods, even the graphic overhaul mods, just generally every aspect to do with every category on the site has been booming. It's like that as well on the Fallout section. A lot of new mod authors are headed over for the last couple of weeks too, and hopefully they will be rolling and staying into 2019. But guys, I will see you in the new year with more console mods. Do not worry about that. We'll be covering a lot more, loads of video ideas to be coming to, not only just from the normal top console mods, if not the new console mods to be hitting the site that week, but a lot more other projects, bigger projects are coming in 2019. They're going to take a little bit of time to work on, but when we get there, they are going to be a very cool and interesting video, and hopefully you guys are here for that. If you're new around here too and you've made it this far into the video, it's quite long with me rambling, then click that subscribe button right next to it as well. There's going to be a wee little bell icon. If you click that, you will get a notification for every single time I upload a video. But until the next one, guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.